Thank you for listening to this audiobook. This is Twice the Surprise, written by Aubrey Hoffmann and narrated by Google Play auto-narrated voice, Michelle. Audio copyright 2025, published by Aubrey Hoffmann. Prologue. Logan, Los Angeles, United States. It was around 8 o'clock at night when I parked my car in front of a luxury hotel and handed the keys to the valet. I entered the building, quickly receiving the key to the room where I would be staying. I had my own residence in Los Angeles, but I chose to spend the weekend at the same hotel where an important medical conference was being held. I was really looking forward to that event. The owners of the largest and most important hospitals, not only in the United States, but in the entire American continent, would be present. Among them was the board of directors of New York Center Hospital, which was currently one of the most highly regarded in the world, and where I aspired to the position of CEO. I knew how ambitious this might sound for a doctor who was still about to turn 30. The medical career was slow. Years of college, then residency, a lot of time studying and practicing to be able to reach a high position like that. I was the youngest of all the candidates considered for that position. However, without false modesty, I was without a doubt also the most capable for this. I always knew I wanted to be a doctor, even though I came from a family with no connection to the field. My mother was a big Hollywood star. My late father was an architect, and my brothers followed in his footsteps. I had different aspirations, and I worked hard starting in high school to pursue them. I had spent the last few years completely focused on an important piece of Alzheimer's research that I was presenting on the first day of the conference. I knew it would impress the NYCH board. The director position would be mine. I went up to my room. I had only taken a small suitcase and opened it, taking out my laptop. It was still early, but I wanted to take one last look at my presentation. Before I checked my cell phone, checking the messages I had received. 5 from my mother. 3 from my older brother, Sebastian. 2 from my younger brother, Michael. Probably nothing too urgent, or they would have called me. Some people thought I didn't care much about my family, which was a huge lie. I loved them very much, and I would go out of my way to help them with whatever they needed from me. However, when I knew they were okay, I just kept my full focus on my work. They understood that. Or at least I hoped they would.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?